Hello and welcome to the Brother Slim. It's been a hot minute since we've done an unboxing and I'm pretty stoked on these, so I figured... There we go! A little KDM unboxing video. Personally, I don't think Kingdom Death unboxing videos are that exciting because there's no full minis to show off and also want to keep things a surprise for actually playing. But I'm really excited about these, and I figured we may as well. Gonna save the big red box for last because it is the coolest in my opinion, but we will flip them both over really quick. Actually, first things first, both crests look really neat. Pariah, sleamy, slammy fellow that they are. They, I don't really know. Red witches with their strappy outfits. Very cool, very cool. And art on the back. We have, I believe her name, or their name, it looks like a he, but I think it's actually a she, Brawl. And then the Pariah with a red witch there too. This piece of art is a lot. I do really like this one though, that's super sweet. Their new packaging for the expansions is so freaking cool. Like, I don't think I would have ever done any unboxing for their previous edition or previous renditions of expansions in the brown boxes. Nothing against them, they're just not very exciting. And these are so cool. The fact that this is red, it's such a small little change, but I love it too. Very, very nice. Let's do the Pariah first. Put you down there. Does it say anything back here too? Pariah expansion, made in New York. Cool, cool. So what do we have here? Minis on top, good stuff. So might pull those out and look at it after. That's a part of a base, I believe. I think it's from the ceiling. Nice little protector. And once again, I love it what they've done with the new rulebooks too. Obviously black on black was a thing before, but the matte with the gloss crest and title looks freaking sick. Big fan of that for sure. Nothing on the back, I think that's normal. Okay, we'll cruise through this after. We'll check out what's in the box. What's in the box? Tokens. Don't know what for. One-sided, as a lot of Kingdom Death stuff is. Very cool nonetheless. I don't know why it comes with a survivor grid. Piston Tooth is the same. Encourage, dodge, dash, and search is also the same. Yeah, I mean, it looks identical, so I don't know what the purpose of having that in there is. Cool nonetheless, though. I don't think there's anything hidden. Nope. Cool. So Wicked Games. This is not one that's supposed to be in there off the bat, and same with this, and I believe we know that because of the symbol up there. Skulking, though. We've seen this art in some of the Kickstarter updates. Looks pretty cool though, that's for sure. And was there anything on that one? No, so we'll leave that there. I'll pop this open and take a quick look. I'm really curious about these blood items. And also the knowledges and Arc Survivor stuff, which I'm excited to get into in the next campaign, but not during the current one. Put that there. So feedback loop 1. Feedback loop 2, and the art progresses, which is fun. I don't know why too, but I have so much trouble with these cards without being sleeved. They're so sticky. Feedback loop 3, which is the top, and I love how it turns into like the advanced one is just like the whole card is art. That's sweet. Anything on the back of those? Knowledges. Pariah Cuisine. Attain feedback loop knowledge. Then we have the... What's a spacer thing? What's it called? I can't remember. Separator? Divider. That's the term. Blood Scab. So this is a ranged weapon bow, two-handed, noisy, and soluble. Not slow, which is kind of cool. Noisy is interesting though too. Very interesting. So cumbersome, range 5. At the end of your attack, if you wounded the monster, roll a d10. On a 1, gain 3 bleeding tokens and archive this. 2 dice, 7 up to hit, and 5 strength. That is pretty freaking sweet. I'm going to assume there's going to be a lot of red affinities. Halberd Scab, melee spear, two-handed soluble. 2 speed, 4 up, and 4 strength. Reach 2. Bloodthirst, don't know what that means. -2 movement. After attacking, if standing, you may move 2 spaces. Very cool. Knife Scab. So this is like the White Speaker cult, I do believe. Deadly, Bloodthirst. Oh, Bloodthirst. When you activate this gear, gain a bleeding token. Cool. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm pretty sure you can, is the next campaign I do is going to be People of the Dreamkeeper. And I'm going to replace the Butcher and Atnis with these 2 boxes that just came today. And I might also do another, I don't know if it'll be a different one. Okay, and then the Maul Scabs, this is based on the Thunder Maul, which I've never gotten to use. Put a token on this gear, which is the 3rd token, you gain 3 bleeding tokens. The monster is knocked down and archive this. Interesting. Is that all of them? Then Sword Scab. Slow, cumbersome, devastating 2. When you wound with this, the force of the blow shatters the blade. Gain 3 bleeding tokens and archive this. Cool. Yeah, I think these guys would be a lot of fun to play with the Crimson Crocodile, which is going to be the next campaign. So I'm stoked on that. Trying to do kind of a whole campaign involving bleeding tokens sounds like a fun theme. So going to look out for that in the future for sure. And then I think we'll probably keep these shut. I don't think there's anything that we really want to spoil or surprise there. So we'll stick this off to the side. And there we go. And then take a quick look through the book at some of the art. This video is, the recording is quite lagging behind where I actually am. I think it's a good like 2 or 3 second delay. Okay, so that looks like it's in a pretty good spot. I think. I don't know if this recording is actually working or not. We shall see. Okay, cool. So that art is freaking cool. So Adam Poots, Anna Poots, Richard Busey, Raymond Chung, and Tastemaster. So Pariah. Born of the ultimate transgression, the Pariah is driven mad by the secrets in its abomination blood. Narrowly escaping its mother cult, it slinks and slithers through the shadows, preying on the sympathies it exploits. It drains its unwitting saviors until they have nothing left to give, and then it turns on its ire on them. Creepy and cool, that is for sure. So add the Pariah to a campaign. At the start of the campaign that includes the Pariah, add the Pariah disorders, fighting arts. It includes Arc Survivors. Then we include the collective cognition, patterns, innovations. Ooh, patterns, fun. Secret fighting arts, knowledges, cool. And then when it's not involved, obviously you don't include any of that. And so this art too is the upside down level 3 fight. It's fun that they showcase this too. So that is showing off where it fits in the grand scheme of the game, campaigns and nodes, Pariah and other campaigns. Okay, so this is what I was curious about. And People of the Dreamkeeper specifically, cool. Replaces the Butcher, yeah. And so I think that's the same case for the Red Witches, just with the level 2 replacing Atnis. I like how they've done this. This feels more clear than it has in previous expansions. So then it goes through the rules again. We're not going to really read through anything right now. Mostly just kind of curious to see the art and stuff. This was shared in some updates. Looks very interesting. Same with, I think this art's been shared before. It looks really freaking cool. I don't know which artist does this kind of really colorful style, but I really enjoy it. Dark Secret. Interesting, interesting. Scramble to Survive. So I think there's probably going to be a Scramble to Survive for everything in the Inverted Mountain campaign, or the vast majority at least. Also, it looks like a cat there. Showdown Pariah. Cool, cool. Once again, phenomenal art. Then the line art here too for the inverted ones. This is the level 3, I believe. Just inked, so just black and white. Very, very cool. Oh, Sundering. Well, we're not going to get into any spoilers and read any of that, but that art is wild. Okay, and then that same art from the cover, or the back of the box. Very grim. Oh, there's a glossary. That's fun. Black and white art, and the end. Yep, that is very cool. Me likey for sure. Let's close this back up here. And we'll take a really quick look at these sprues and see what we can see. That's kind of funny. There's a single set sprue for, I'm assuming that's Haze Cape. Okay, so it gets layered on with some other stuff. Interesting. What do we have here? So these are the 4 inverted survivors. Again, sorry if the camera's a little off. The recording is quite behind. I think it's like a good 3 to 5 seconds behind. So hopefully this is in sync because I can't actually tell right now. Really, really good detail, that's for sure. I mean, we're just looking at a sprue, so it's not that exciting, but the detail looks pretty freaking wild. Very cool. Very cool. And I do really like this face. That is neat for sure. I can't remember. Oh, he's got his bum. Look at that butt. Arm crossed and butt out like what? Cool. Very, very cool. That's for sure. Awesome. That is the Pariah done. So we'll pop these sprues away and pop open the red witches here quick also. A small thing, but I do really like that there's this piece of cardboard in here to keep all of the other game content safe from any sort of dents and smacks in transit or while being stored, which is just a nice touch. Again, just like a lot more care and attention to detail than in the packaging, at least, than their previous expansions. Wave 1, I think, is the correct term, Expansions of Death. There we go. And here we are. Oh, yeah, that black looks really nice on the red on the side of the box. Come on, open up. There's that tall box. There we go. Box feels really nice on the inside, too. All right, so more sprues. There's another whole sprue there. Rulebook once more, protected, which is nice. Oh, I got a little extra piece of gold there. Very pretty, so we'll flip through you after. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. So we have, looks like Christmas. These boxes are specifically for each level of the fight, I believe. Oh my god, how do we get these out of here? There we go. Oh, nice or skinny. So this is a level 3. This is level 2. And then this is level 1 down here. So the first fight... Come on, get out of there. Is just Brawl, who's the buff one. Then the second fight is Brawl and Nico. And then the third one is all 3 of them. So that's going to turn into a table hog pretty quick, but whoopsies. The idea of it is super cool, so I'm excited to try it out. And I think, yeah, those boxes are just all empty, it looks like. Let's just confirm that. Yeah, so opening them up, then it just has places for your cards to go. Fun. As far as what we have in these boxes, quick AI card there for Brawl, Meteoric Bellow, Advanced. Hit location actually has the symbols on there too, which is pretty sweet. Deprivation Suit, so an item resin. Cursed, -10 evasion. Do not gain bleeding tokens from Red Cloak. When you're knocked down, roll 1d10. On a 3-up, you bounce back up and stand. -10 evasion, that's wild. And do not gain bleeding tokens from Red Cloak. Cool. Very, very cool. And then what do we have in here? Looks like some knowledge and stuff. And Sanguine Extrusion. So I'm assuming that's part of how there's so many items here. And I'm assuming Sanguine Extrusion is how we make them. And then Meteoric Red Cloak Impervious. That's a hit location. And then that might be one of the AI cards there for Seer. Sweet. That back there where we found it, and then we'll flip through the book quick here too. Let's see, we'll put you on top, you on the bottom. We'll just put you there for now. Ooh, I think this rulebook's thicker because it actually has like a seam. So we have a character, I think I've heard online that their name is Fade, who has minis and such. I'm not familiar with them though. And then a white speaker there too. 3 elite hunters emerge from the darkness, scraping, shooting, and slaying all who stand in the way of their inexorable mission. Adam Poots, Anna Poots, Richard Busey, Raymond Chung, and Tastemaster. Seems to be a theme there for sure. And then in other campaigns, so People of the Dreamkeeper, yeah, get rid of Atnis, good stuff. And the People of the Sun be the final nemesis. Oh, so that could be fun too. But I feel like having them in like a normal campaign instead of just when you fight them at one level would make the most sense. Fun little art of the titular White Witches, Red Witches, doing their mechanics, which is kind of fun. Witching Cloaks and Witch Swaps, Brawls, Blood Fountain, Boiling Blood, that's like a timer mechanic. Minions, Red Initiates. Challenger at the Gates, so there is the art from the back of the box. Once again, that art goes freaking hard, really cool. Then some specific things in play if you have the Pariah in your campaign too. Love to see that also. Whoa, that's very suggestive. My goodness. Elastic Reminds, brazenly loot the cult's strange harvest. That sounds like fun. Cool. Escape the Grand Library. So we have a watcher bursting out of the library. I think this is probably... Oh, I don't know all of the lore of the game at all, but the Twilight Order, I think? Man with a golden back. That's a wet nurse. I know that. That model is wild. I don't think I would ever want that one personally, but all respect to those who are stoked on it. Princes and the Dragon. Okay, don't know what happened there, but we are back. So, Princes and the Dragon. Dragon King for sure, which stoked on that. That's super cool. Red Cannon. Ooh, a rare, like, full double-page spread of art. That looks sick. Cool. That looks super deadly, whatever it is. Red Incursion. Wild. Red Witch Trial. So that's specifically the other Pariah in play. Sanguine Extrusion. So this is making red and black gear, I believe. Black Resin Crafter. So kind of cool that the Dung Beetle Knight is the resin crafter, and then we have black resin crafting. So multiple uses of resin. Seer's Chamber. Okay, that's another very nude style art. Which, I mean, it's Kingdom Death. It's definitely not a rarity. Showdown Brawl. Showdown Brawl and Nico. So I'm getting that Nico seems to be the most suggestive of the bunch for sure. Just going from the art. Then Showdown Brawl, Nico, and Seer by different artists. Whoever does this style is really cool too. Like all the artists that Adam and crew employ are freaking phenomenal. Interesting to see Brawl in the middle instead of on one of the sides there too. And then, oh, that's awesome. And I think this is the first actually seeing painted miniatures in the rulebook. Keen on this for sure. Would love to see more of this. That's awesome. I think we've seen these in updates before. But yeah, having like high quality photos of the painted minis in the rulebook looks freaking sick. More of this, please. And then that's that. Well, freaking awesome. I'm going to sign off and just have this be a quick little video / flip through of upcoming content. I'm going to be playing with them in the People of the Dreamkeeper, which will be the next campaign I do in some time from now. I think on Lantern Year 10 or 11 of People of the Stars at the moment. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!